Canes. We have Penny here from the Capital Area Humane Society for Take Me Home Tuesday. And joining us is a hungry friend,
a hungry fellow.
Yes, this is Piper. These little churros are so popular at the Humane Society with our kittens and our cats. But he's a little shy, but as soon as you bring this out, he just kind of...
Just goes.
Yeah.
Just goes and goes and goes.
I was going to say, on top of those churros, what else do you need to take care of Piper?
Well, food and shelter. And so actually, we could use these if anyone is thinking about donating. They have other brands, and of course, I can't think of their name right now, but we use these all the time, and they especially help with shy kittens like Piper because they really like them. And then that gives us a chance just to kind of pet them and get them to come out of their shell. So if you were thinking about donating to us, we could definitely use these. And then we're out of our small dog treats. We use those for training. So if you want to donate something like that to our dogs, that would be wonderful as well.
Yes, super helpful. But yes, as we can see, Piper, you mentioned, is a little shy. But how old, do you know how old he is and what you've noticed?
Yeah, so he actually came to us as a stray. Someone in the community found him, and then they brought him to us. He's 3.5 months old. Even though he's shy, he's still... You know, I still think he'll do well in just about any type of household. If you do have young children, you may need to separate them just for a little bit till Piper gets used to the new home. But he's just so cute. He's up to date on his vaccinations. He's been neutered because we make sure all of our pets are spayed and neutered. But yeah, he is available, looking for a new family. If you aren't in, if you're not wanting a kitten right now, we do have adult cats. I think all of our puppies were adopted, but we'll be doing another transport this month. And then we do have some adult dogs right now as well. And I think a guinea pig and some rats.
That's awesome. And you know, just adopting a pet in general is such a huge life-changing decision. What are some things that we need to consider before people are ready to take that leap?
I'm so glad you brought that up because they are a lifelong commitment. Cats and kittens can live to be over 20 years old. Dogs, depending on the size, you know, they can live anywhere from 7 to 15 years. It's usually the small dogs that live a little bit longer. You know, so it is a commitment. We want you to think about that before adopting. Because of course, if something comes up in your life that you have to bring the pet back to us, you know, we're very understanding about that because sometimes there are things that happen in life that you just can't continue caring for them. But we would love for them to stay in a home, you know, throughout their lifetime because they deserve that.
They do. And Piper and all the animals that you just mentioned, I just realized that Piper has very unique ears too.
He does. They're a little bit bigger and sometimes he'll flatten them out.
Yes, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, but
I love that.
I think it just makes him more handsome.
Exactly. And
Look
I
at
just
his
love
unique
that too.
eyes too.
I know.
Isn't he? Look at
He's
that.
a cutie patootie. So if people wanted to take home Piper or any of the other animals that you just described and they're ready for that commitment, what are your hours and how can they meet with someone at the shelter?
Yeah, so Monday through Friday we're open from 12 to 7 p.m. Saturdays we're open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we just suggest that people stop by the shelter. Come in. That way you can see all the pets we have available for adoption. And if you're interested, you can spend time with that pet just to make sure they're a really good fit.
That's right. Always making sure you spend that time and making sure you're both acclimated before they go home is always great. And also, if you adopt Piper or any other pet that you've seen here featured on Studio 10, you can get a 20% off grooming services at the Elegant Pooch right here in Lansing.
Yes.
So, Piper, you may be in for a little groom. Maybe a little TLC.
We all need some TLC. We love that. Well, we're always super excited when you come here. And of course, you can find out how to donate and upcoming events, especially open houses and fundraisers will all be online as well. But thank you so much for bringing them in.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, now